Alright, so I went to Harbor Freight and I got one of those fancy ass bandsaws, portable bandsaws. Looks like the Milwaukee like knockoff deal, but I want to use it as like a regular stand-up bandsaw. So I'm gonna make a stand. My dad actually gave this to me. It had this grinder on it, so I'm just gonna utilize it as like the bed plate for that dealie right there. I might have to make this a little bigger. I do have plenty of metal over there to make it bigger, so yeah, I'm pretty excited because it would probably make almost like everything that I do much easier. So with like all of the cuts and everything that I've got to make on this kind of stuff, even though I'm pretty much done, but whatever, it'll be nice for newer projects like that Bad Sally over there, and anything else that I've got to do on this, like making motor mounts and shit like that. So I'm gonna kind of do like a DIY like stand-up bandsaw table dealy. Okay. Typical. Yeah, you know what those are, Harbor Freight users. Alright, after a struggle with getting the blade on, even though it was really easy, I thought the machine was broken, but apparently on 1, now it's on max, but all the way on 1, it doesn't even spin. So I was like, oh great, it's broken right out of the box, but ultimately it was just so low that I didn't give it enough power. So, cool. Now we move on. So as you can see before, I had made this notch so the wheel that spins the bandsaw, the actual blade, I just wanted to make a little bit more clearance because it is a little, my floor in my garage is like garbage because I did it by myself. Yeah, I'll talk about that experience sometime in the future. But anyway, I'm gonna weld this up, but this gives the relief of the way that this is designed here. It's got like a little wheel that is convex, so I'm just making it so that I have a little bit more weight dead centered on the stand. I'll probably put it on a different wheel. This is a little baby wheel off a Triumph Spitfire, so we'll probably get something like a 15-inch that'll work.
Real nice. I love how these mufflers sound. I'm gonna give you guys a spoiler, and we did start it already because
If you don't have a set of calipers, always get, I mean, they're freaking $10 or less at Harbor Freight. It's where to go to measure precise things like, right now I'm measuring in between the center of the screw holes to make sure that when this is on, mounted on here nice and flat and square, it's minty. Plenty of engagement. Very excited. So this is it. It's all done. We got the mounting bolts recessed here. All I did was I think I used a 5/16 hole for the bolts, and then I used a 3/8 to recess the heads below the surface of the plate. I would have liked to make this a little wider, but I honestly was being lazy and didn't really want to cut another piece of metal. This is what I had laying around. I mean, it should be fine. There's a lot of surface area here, and I can use this side if I really need to. It's a little wobbly, so I'll definitely put it on a wider wheel, like I had said before. And also, I mean, the floor is garbage, so that's probably as good as it's gonna get. But I mean, I am really excited about that. It was pretty easy to make. My dad had already welded this 1/4-inch plate here to just a tube, and then welded it to here. So I mean, it's pretty low cost for making this. You know, just gotta have the tools, which I use this in order to cut the relief for the blade to just slide it forward, and I cut this little relief in here just to get it more centered, the weight on the center. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, if you have a wheel laying around and a tube this tall, which I would make a little higher just so it's a little bit above waist level, I would probably like it right about here. So again, I'll probably put it on another wheel and it'll raise it up to about here, which will be a little bit nicer. But this is going to make cutting any kind of square stock and flat stock much easier now, and I'll be able to actually cut really nice angles instead of using the cutoff wheel. So that was a little quick DIY. Probably wasn't thorough enough, but I mean, just looking at it, I'm sure you guys that are watching these videos could figure it out pretty quickly. I have seen some guys that have done some with wood, but I prefer a metal stand. That's it. Peace.